boasted around to Abby.
Very much.
And I wanted to let you know that we have a callback challenge today, and one of your girls have been chosen today, and that's been Chloe with Born to Sing.
Good.
So congratulations.
Congratulations. They have something called a callback challenge. Chloe was picked for that, which was a great honor. Remember, I told you, getting on top of that pyramid is one thing, staying there's another. No matter who your competition is, no matter how long they've been doing it, doesn't matter. If you're in that age category, I want you to win that age category. Highlights, that would have to be Chloe winning the overall high score solo at Starbound competition. That kid forgot her dance twice, and she stayed out there till the bitter end. Because I told her, Chloe, it will be off with your head. Sometimes, when you win, I hear a whole bunch from your mom. It's one excuse after another, and some of them are pretty offensive to me. I wanted to set the record straight with Christy. It's not about the choreography. The choreography that your daughter is given time and time again is beautiful. It's what each dancer does with that choreography. That I give better choreography to the kids I like. You can give the same exact choreography to 10 different kids, and they are going to present that 10 different ways. When I come up with an idea or a theme, let's say Lizzie Borden, 40 whacks killed her mother, 40 whacks killed her dad. I think of the kid that can do that, that can act that out. Maybe I need more time to choreograph that, so I need a kid that's available to sneak in there during the day without the cameras and learn that choreography. I need somebody that I have an acting coach working with that can portray that character, and somebody that can dance it, dance the heck out of it. Do I give better choreography to some kids? I want to win at all costs. So I give them what I think they can do their best. I worked hard to find the best music for each child, whether I like their mothers, whether they were paid in full, whatever. I sabotage my students. Okay, I always thought I knew what the word sabotage meant, but I'm gonna have to look it up in a dictionary again because apparently it means something else. Teach them to dance, make them better, get a television show, take them on trips with me to do guest classes all over the world. I wish somebody would sabotage me.
We were like, we discussed
Well,
it.
after
We were like,
that score flub,
oh.
what was that about?
And then you went and told.
No,
Well, first of all,
both of you compete. You know that you get those score sheets at the end of every competition. So Gianna, who you just mentioned, we wanted to see how far off, because we both watched the numbers and we're like, there is no way.
Yeah.
There is no way
But
that kid won. So we're looking at, so she said, I want to see how far she beat her. They come, they hand you the score sheet, you pick up your music, the whole deal. So judge number one and one, like there are 3 sheets of paper stapled together. So this judge had Maddie higher total score than Chloe. Flip the papers. I'm standing there with the judge. Second judge had Maddie higher than Chloe. And we're like, well, that third judge must have hated her for the points to be that way. Third judge, Maddie, 30 out of 30 choreography or technique. 30 out of 30 choreography. 25 out of 25 presentation. 15 out of 15 appearance. Okay, perfect score.
Yeah.
Chloe, 30 out of 30 choreography. 27 out of 30 technique. 30 out of 30 choreography. Presentation, 27.5 out of 25.
Oh.
So we both went, what? So the judge inadvertently wrote down, thinking they're out of 30 points,
Right.
wrote down higher than it was valued at. So really, her points were out of 105. Maddie's were out of 100. So mathematically, the tabulator should have caught it,
Yeah.
taken it back to the judge and said, can you initial this, change this to what you wanted to be out of 25. That's what should have happened.
Yeah.
They missed it.
they missed it.
Abby didn't.
Right.
That makes, now that you say it that way,
Yes.
it makes a little bit more
'Cause-
sense, because I can see how you'd be like, well, I wonder how far they were off.
Yeah.
And I can see why you'd want to compare it versus obviously the way that it's shown is, well, I want to check the score sheets
No,
and
absolutely not.
make sure,
And
that
they're given to me. They
Right.
were handed to
Yeah.
us in an envelope. And I could have brought it back to the studio and did it at Pyramid. I in hindsight, could have taken it into the dressing room and had the moms look at them and see if they caught it and who would say something. However,
Yeah.
I got to go with the fave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of our Twitter followers.
I was so sick and tired of hearing. Let's have both kids do the same dance. We'll teach them the same routine. And may the best man or little girl win. Well, woo, did this backfire on me. We sat in the audience. We watched the routines. The scores come, and the kid wins.
So Abby would always have to go, fight with the moms or talk with the moms.
Fallout.
Do the whole,
Fallout.
thing at the end of the competition, where they're either in trouble if they lose or happy if they win, and this and that. So the competition will hand me the music, the score sheets, any of the extra ribbons or trophies that they left behind, or anything
She
like
said you
that.
get to her. She's talking to everybody and schmoozing and booking herself other
And so-
jobs.
and
And
so-
I'm sequestered with the psychos.
And so I got the paperwork, and I never look at it. I never really look at it. I just hand it to either the producers or hand it to Abby or send it
Throw it
down
in
to
your
the
bag, yeah.
And I opened it up just because, I guess they've been taking a long time during Fallout or something. I opened it up, and I looked at the scores, and I can't remember exactly, but so it was 50 for choreography. So 47 out of 50, 47.5 out of 50.
Right. Technique.
Technique, 25. Well, one of them said 30 out of 25.
So how can a kid get 30 points for appearance when it's only worth
Out of 25. So that's where the higher score came in. And I said, wait a minute. This is wrong. Did they mean to write 20? Or how can you get a 30 in school on a math test? How do you get a 30 out of 25? Impossible. So I took it back and I said, I don't know what this is, but this score is wrong. This is wrong. Or somebody wanted it to be
The math
wrong.
is
I don't know.
wrong, or the judge just thought, I'm going to throw this down and see if it goes through. Or it was a simple clerical error.
Right.
They thought it was 30 out of 30
Yeah.
instead of 30 out of 25. Right, so 25 out of 25. So, then you come to me.
And then it was an uproar, but I'm like, we didn't do it.
An uproar. I felt like I was crucified. Like it was insane.
It wasn't us.
It was that we couldn't take it that this other kid beat this kid and the favorite didn't win and look out and blah 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 blah. No. If the competition made an error, competition needs to fix the error. Just like for Miss America. You announced the wrong girl, you better fix it right then and there.
And they
Can't
did.
let it fester.
And they did, and they came back in and they said the right thing, and it was the other one that won. But then it was our fault.
Yeah. How
We
was
did
it
our
our fault?
I just can't believe I found it.
We were so angry that somebody else could win because we were so mean and we were so nasty and we hated that little girl. That's all BS. That is ridiculous. Yes. Every kid comes in the studio and you love
So that's what really happened.
Right. So that's that. So, okay.
Michael Dykstra asks, why do you feel like Maddie was the true winner in You Can versus Be Anything duet that was against Chloe, given all of Maddie's mistakes? So I know that you don't remember the specific dances because they
Oh
aren't.
my God. What's this kid's name?
Michael Dykstra.
Michael, you need a job working for the network or something. What are you doing? What are the dances again?
It was You Can or Be Anything because obviously the song was the same song and it was You Can Be Anything.
This was at a Star Dance Alliance event. And this is when they always give us the score sheets. They always give you a packet and it has your music in it, your CDs and your score sheets and, something about nationals, going to nationals. So we got them back and Gianna saw that there was a discrimination in the points. And I don't know what mistakes he's talking about because I know who made the mistakes.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've seen the show like at least 10 times fully. I don't remember mistakes being publicized. But hey, everybody makes mistakes.
But maybe he's a judge and maybe he's a dancer and he saw mistakes that we didn't see. I don't know.
I'm curious, would you, in your next project that cannot be revealed just yet,
Okay.
Would you do that again? Would you give the same routine to two kids and put them up against each other and see who came on top? What do you like? Do you think that exercise?
If a mother was a pain in my ass and a mother was going on and on and on about you gave her better music, you gave her a better costume, you gave her better choreography, absolutely, I would give two kids the same dance to shut that mother up. Yeah.
Okay, well, TBD, ALDC elites. We